Hello, my dollies, or my dolly recreations Instagram followers. If you like dollies, please let me know because I think that would be a perfect name for my Instagram followers. But anyway, for today's Instagram post, I decided to do a little interview with another Instagram friend of mine named Slackity. He's also a YouTube friend of mine, but he is gonna be interviewing me while I answer some questions. And just a pre-note, all of his lines have been pre-recorded, and I've edited them to match what I have said. And I'm answering the questions after his voice says them. So please keep that in mind while listening to this post. But this is an interview, and you basically get to know just a tiny bit more about me and just stuff like that. So let's get on to the interview.
What's the What's the story of you creating your YouTube channel in general? Like, not even the doll videos.
So the story of me creating my YouTube channel is a little bit of a long one. Basically, when I was young, and from I think like age 6 to 8 or 10, I want to say, I grew up using tablets and a external computer and Xboxes, and I would mainly watch YouTube on my before any of this. When I was growing up in my old house in Fairfax, I had no technology besides an Xbox and a game, and that was about it. But the inspiration behind my channel, or the how I came, or the story behind it, is that I used to watch YouTube a lot and I loved it, and I was like, hey, maybe I should create my own YouTube videos. But I was using my brother's account because they wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything I wasn't supposed to, obviously, like don't want a kid to do. And I uploaded 2 videos on my brother's account when I wasn't supposed to, but then I eventually got my computer, which then I created my own seventh grade, and it was filled with random crap. I think my original channel started off with my song shit, but other than that, yeah, no, my songs are bad, and I mean bad. But I loved YouTube, and I created my own YouTube channel, and somebody eventually hacked my account, deleted everything, so I had to remake it, and I did different videos. But the main story was just I just loved watching YouTubers make videos, and I was like, maybe I could do that. One day on the bus, I got a question like, "What do I do when I want to grow up?" And I said, "I want to be a YouTuber," and everybody just laughed at me, and it was upsetting, but to be fair, I was just a little kid. But even nowadays, I still want to be a YouTuber. So
What What inspired you to delete all your videos to upload the doll videos?
the main inspiration behind me deleting all my other videos and starting with doll videos is that more more recently I realized I could turn art into doll. Plus, I love watching doll customizers and just seeing how incredibly talented they are. And I just wanted to start on a different hobby that is just not art. And once I found out about doll customizing, the fact that you can turn art into dolls, like what Bailey J did, I realized that I could turn any of my drawings into a doll. Like the one I'm currently doing right now is Carol Snowflake, who I created into a concept art because I had a clear image of what I wanted in my head of her, and I drew it out. And so far, she's going good. And I deleted my older videos because one, some of them were kind of toxic. Two, fresh start. Honestly, like I just want to get rid of my old self, or my just all you can start fresh, and so that way new viewers coming to my channel don't see my old toxic crap and say like, hey, this guy's actually not worth it. Like, no, thank you, and just click off. But the main reason why is because I just didn't want to be known as who is toxic and who will bring up fights, and I just wanted a new fresh start, honestly.
What do people from your school think about your channel?
Okay, so that one actually has a little bit of don't as well. So it sounds great. When I created my channel, I told I think 1 or 2 people about it, and then it just spread like a wildfire. And so many people just found out about it, and I was just making random content. And during that time, it was when my channel got hacked and deleted. And so, and then after that, I started to upload just random things, just things I wanted to do when I was bored, or things I just didn't know what to do with. And basically, that leads to today with a whole like doll customizing. But people from my channel don't really honestly mind. They occasionally make fun of me for having it, but they really don't care about my channel. In fact, some people actually kind of like it, and one of my friends actually really likes it. So
How long do these videos normally take to make?
on average, it probably takes me around 3 to 4 days, depending on the complication of the doll. For Valima, I did most of her work off camera, and so I was able to get her done without many problems, and she got done in 3 days. Rover is, well, I'll never upload the video because that was just a fail. It took me about a week. But you also have to keep in mind that I also record snippets and then I edit them within a day, I believe. I either edit on 2 separate days or I edit on one full day, and then I upload it that same day or the next day. So on average, it takes me around a week to a week and a half to create each video, depending on the complication of the doll.
How much are the supplies you use? Like, what's like the general cost?
So for my supplies, $100 is like the maximum for my supplies. I'm currently starting off with cheap paints, thread that we already had at the house, needles we already had at the house, scrap fabric we've already had at the house. But I'm also using different new supplies like glue, paper clips, dolls, obviously, paintbrushes, paints, yarn, which we already had at the house. But most of the materials will probably could cost you up to $30 based on what you buy. But I'm thinking the max amount is 100. Probably not even that. Probably like the max is 50. It just depends on what all you have at house and what all you have to buy from say Walmart or Hy-Vee or Dollar Tree. It all just depends on what you need to buy. For me, I mainly just need to buy um, fabric obviously, but also glue, paintbrushes, the doll itself, and cotton balls. And that was, I think, like $30 to $33, and that was about it. I suggest going for the cheapest dolls to start off with, so that way as you build up, like if you're a customizer and you want to start off cheap so that way you can build up, I would definitely suggest like the Barbie dolls that have limited posability, because you can grow up from there and go to like Monster High or Ever High or whatever kind, or like maybe to move Barbie dolls. But I would suggest starting off cheap so that way you can grow up like I am. I'm using cheap supplies so that way I can grow and get better and better supplies as I go.
How often do you think you're gonna upload videos?
If I were to do the drop me videos every Friday, it would be at least every week. But if I were to do the occasional like sewing tutorial or pattern clothes making tutorial or whatever, like supply haul, unboxing, whatever, then most likely 2 times a week. But I'm gonna try to hit for that 1 time a week with the drawing with me videos every Friday, since that's just more of like a relaxing thing and something to take my mind off of doll customizing. And I think I might implement on Saturdays or no Tuesdays or Wednesdays where I create something different, something more unique and unlike what I would create normally on my channel, like sculptures or sets or whatever. Just something that's just out of the ordinary. So 1 to 2 times a week, two times at the most. Most likely I could do 3 if I do like Q&As, but most likely 2 at the most.
Is it true that you're using your school account for this channel? Because if so, wouldn't this channel be deleted within like the next few years?
Yes, it is true that I make my videos on my school computer, but I honestly don't know what's going to happen to my email or my channel after this, because my brothers and my sisters' emails have become CCPE or just something along that line. But I most likely will be able to keep my email and keep making videos. If not, then I'm just going to make a completely different channel if I get a new computer, and I'm going to transfer everything over to that via emails, and then I'm going to say like, hey guys, go to this channel instead, because that's going to become my new channel, and that's going to be where I upload videos nowadays, because the whole me using my school account and no longer be able to access it. But yes, I do use my school account. I don't know what's going to happen after high school ends for me.
What do you use to create? What do you use to edit your videos?
To edit my videos, I use something called WeVideo, and it's basically just a free online. I think I don't know because I think my school pays for it for us. But WeVideo is basically just a site where you can edit videos very cheaply. I like it because I don't really use too many special grain effects for my videos unless it's like a transformation or something. But even then, I'm not going to. But I use WeVideo because it's a lot faster for me, and plus I very rarely need to do so much editing. It's just more of like pulling clips together, explaining things while watching the video, and then uploading it. And that's basically mainly it.
Has the whole quarantine given you more time to create your videos?
With the whole quarantine thing, yes, it has given me more time to create my videos. In my opinion, too much time because behind the scenes, I don't have other stuff to do besides making sure it fully renders on Wave Video, then editing it to make it faster and to mute it, and then I have to watch it to make sure I want to have certain clips go at normal speed at a faster speed. Make sure I want to mute clips, and I just have to make sure that the doll gets done at a reasonable pace. But at the same time, I have other stuff going on because I'm currently creating a huge universe that's connected that Earth is connected to different planets, but it's an alternate Earth and an alternate universe. And those will reveal later on because I'm going to reveal that series in my Carol Snowflake video because she is a part of this universe. But other than that, yes, quarantine has given me way too much time to create videos, and it kind of scares me because sometimes I get bored because I have nothing else to do because I'm either waiting for glue to dry, I'm waiting for the face to dry, I'm waiting to create clothes, whatever it is. I just have too much time and I sometimes get bored. So yes, quarantine has given me more time to create videos, but also has given me more time for boredom.
What was your family's response to your videos?
Reaction. Well, it's not so my family because the only people I live with is my mom and my brother. But my mom has found out about my YouTube channel, and she was the first angry because she didn't want me to get because she was afraid I was gonna get stalked and kidnapped and like, Mom, there's like YouTubers who do their own YouTube channel and stuff and they don't get in trouble for it. And I just don't understand why she's mad at me about it because first of all, I am able to create my own YouTube channel because yeah. But other than that, my brother doesn't really know about my YouTube channel at all. But only my mom and some people in my school know about it, not my brother.
What's your main inspiration for your channel?
The main inspiration for 2 years, because I've known this person for 2 years, is Delightful. But somebody who's gotten me more into it more recently would have to be Delightful, All Motion, Kyra's Workshop, Jackie O, Sparkle Bunny Lee, Puppet Atelier, Enchanteria, and Links, Doll Mill, The Doll Fairy, and Moonlight Jewel, Anastasia Custom, and there's a whole bunch of others mainly.
What was your subscribers' general reaction when you changed your content to this?
Subscribers' reaction. That one's a little bit more complicated to explain because ever since I changed the theme of my channel, I've rarely been getting more comments lately, I've noticed. And that could be just because like people focusing on themselves and their families because of this whole quarantine. But I've had a few who have actually come to my channel brand new and they've really liked my content so far. But other than that, my original subscribers, not including you, um, haven't really reacted to it in any way. At least not that I think of.
Okay, also, I put a thing on my Discord server telling people to ask questions. But only like 2 people asked questions and they were kind of mean, so I'm not going to bother saying them.
Okay, if that is it, thank you. Slackity, my Instagram YouTube friend, he, again, his questions have been pre-recorded and sent them to me, and I reacted to them via Vokaru. And if you guys don't know what Vokaru is, it's a site where you can record just your voice. Video has an option, but Vocaro is free and you can actually full and record your voice alone. So I definitely would recommend using Vocaro if you're doing voiceovers. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. And if you have any questions, let me know and I will answer them in another Q&A post like this one. And yeah, if you guys want to, I really want to, I can start a podcast for you guys where I just talk about random crap, and you guys give me a topic and in a comment in a previous podcast video, and then I talk about the comment, but I still talk about other comments. But I very much hope you guys got to enjoy getting to know me a little bit better, know my channel a little bit better. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will hopefully answer them in another Q&A or interview type post. Thank you all for listening, and I will see you in my next post. Bye.